I'm Christopher Riggs, the editor of the Catholic Advance for the last 36 years. I have been fortunate to have served under 4 bishops and to have been a part of the lives of so many people of the diocese. I want to thank everyone I've been involved with, and if I had time I'd give names, and if I had the memory I'd give names. But all those that I've worked with, thank you, and apologies to all those whose names I've misspelled or made a mistake in the Advance over the years. The Catholic Advance was much different than it is today, especially involving technology. I believe we had a mainframe system that we were working with. I would write a story, we'd give that story to someone who would reset that for me on a machine that no longer exists, and we would literally paste the paper together. Well, I hope they don't remember me. I hope they remember the Catholic Advance. When I first arrived, I would put my name on stories, and then I realized it was kind of silly because I was writing so many stories and people, I don't think, really cared who wrote the story. So I dropped that off, and I hope that people, as I say, will remember the impact the paper had over the years in their lives. I have given Del my ceremonial editorial pen, and Del Torkelson now occupies the captain's seat at the Catholic Advance.
I'm Del Torkelson, and I am the new editor of the Catholic Advance. It's in some ways kind of hard to believe because it's a publication that I'd been seeing around the house even from before when I knew how to read. And it's a little intimidating to think that I'll be trying to captain that ship, but it also seems like it's going to be fun, and maybe some of that has to do with seeing Chris's example. He brings joy to the job, and even though I'm trying to file away in the back of my mind something I might do someday or another, for the time being, my biggest goal is to not mess things up too much. I'd like to keep the ship afloat before I ever get too adventurous on where I take it. I appreciate Chris giving me the opportunity to learn from him. I appreciate the diocese trusting me enough to give me an opportunity to do this job, and I want to do him proud. The reaction that I've got from a lot of family and friends who are also Catholic has been very warm and encouraging, and it's been exciting. So now I feel like I have to live up to that, but by the same token, it's like, yeah, well, Lord help me.
I hope that I have been able to support the mission of the bishops with the articles and keep the faithful informed. I mean, ultimately, the reason for the Catholic Advance is to support the mission of the bishop, and the mission of the bishop is to get all of his souls to heaven. And so maybe I've been a small part of that.